Ladies and gentlemen, it's all led up to this. VALORANT at GLEC. It's going to be Mount Vernon Nazarene versus Ohio Northern University. This is your finals for the VALORANT bracket, and the first of the finals today, as long as I'm not mistaken, which I shouldn't be. Had a little bit of power outage earlier on today before I think you guys got here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's been resolved, and now the teams are ready to play. Everybody's ready to play. Yeah, we were the first people here. The power went out as we got here.
That's crazy.
Somebody said a bad word and the lights went out. I'm not kidding.
Oh my gosh.
So God was like, no.
Yeah, he's like, smiting him down. Wow. What a start to the day.
But yeah.
That's insane. Yeah, both teams are, Mount Vernon versus ONU. It's going to be an interesting matchup here. Yeah. I'm really excited to watch this. I mean, these are both really good teams, and they have done extremely well while also having competitive matches throughout this time here.
And look at these matches, man. It has been just a slug to get through. Mount Vernon, I said earlier yesterday that when they faced against Mount Union, they were a threat for the finals, and they proved it, taking down that first seed of St. Xavier, getting up to here. Tiffin falling to Ohio Northern, who I think last season champion, if I'm not mistaken, two-time champion, back-to-back, coming into this one.
Yeah, I mean, that Tiffin game, it was a lot closer than what the score is showing you right there. That 2-0. I mean, that first match on Breeze was absolutely insane. It was just a slugfest back and forth over and over again. Like, comeback, like they'd one team would get away. Like, Tiffin was up like 7-0 at some point, and then ONU came back, and then it was just back and forth for so long. I mean, it was a beautiful match.
That's the Ohio Northern special, though, right? Getting those big disadvantages into big advantages, losing 5 rounds in a row into winning 7 maps or rounds in a row, rather, not maps. 7 maps, Jesus. Back to back, winning, losing, off of massive streaks of rounds. And this first map, though, heavy, I would say, favoring, or would be favoring. No, map 2, I think, is favoring Mount Vernon. But map 1, Mount Vernon's pick was... No, I'm brain farting. Yes, map 1 is favoring Mount Vernon, I would say, based on their performance yesterday. It's Breeze.
Yeah, both these teams, it's really weird to see a Breeze coming in at right at the rip. Like, even for Mount Union, versus Mount Vernon, I thought it was an extremely weird first map pick having Breeze, because it's such a dueling map. Yeah. You have to hit your shots. It is long distance, and honestly, I feel like that maybe proved an issue there for Mount Union, having to be able to just go into that and then just start hot. Like Mount Vernon, they came in there and they started hot. So I'm thinking right here, Mount Vernon has a really good chance to take this first game if they can come in here like they did yesterday and just start off hot.
This is very interesting to me. For a long time, KJ has been the sentinel of choice, super powerful. Right now, it seems to be Cypher. He's been just slammed into the meta, just slamming him in, molded like clay into being a meta threat. Ohio Northern is going with neither. They're going with this chamber pick on the Sentinel.
Yeah, I think it's pretty interesting. He has to be fairly confident in his aim, most likely here, because he's going to have to get kills to get any sort of use out of chamber. I mean, his trip is pretty nice, but now that they nerfed him, I think when you move away, I think it turns off the trip. Maybe
radius. I believe.
I believe there is a radius. So after that nerf last year, I mean it has killed him almost, and he's nowhere near as useful. He's a lot more selfish than what he was years prior with 2 trips at some point. The op, the money, the deagle was basically free.
Yeah. It's an interesting pick. The Astra as well is another very interesting pick.
Yeah,
not an agent you see a lot. No.
I've never seen Astra picked on this map. I think so far at all, other than maybe I guess ONU. I don't even know. I think maybe they did pick Astra, but I'm curious. I've never watched a ONU match other than against Mountain Union, so I'm curious to see what they have cooking here.
It's just massively different compositions all around, dude. The only similarity is the Vipers.
Yeah.
That goes to show kind of a little bit how strong Viper is, but everything else is different. This is so strange. This looks more like a kind of league game with where the compositions are in a way, right? They can't pick the same agent for some reason.
Yeah, I really do like this double controller comp on this map though with Astra and Viper for ONU. I think that's such a powerful thing because as soon as their Viper gets picked, Mount Vernon's Viper, for retaking that site, or anything at all, that Viper gets picked off, it ruins their attack. I mean, you're just going to have to spend every little bit of util trying to get on.
The Cypher can help with that a little bit, so can the KO, but it's not really as much as you say the double controller that really sets them up. This has been a very slow, a full minute just sitting and waiting for Mount Vernon. ONU probably getting a little sleepy.
Yeah, this looks exactly like extremely similar to how they played against Mount Union. They tend to play extremely slow in this attack and just try to go at it the last 30 seconds. However, let's hope. Oh, Holy Knight gets a pick.
Flame down early. That's a nice one to hit. It's traded out though. Rancer's no longer in this fight. Saf gets that one. Holy Knight is entirely alone.
Saf takes that one. Does not see Holy Knight. Holy Knight gets the third. What?
Unreasonable. Absolutely unreasonable to get these kind of kills. You need to clear that. This is Grand Finals. This isn't playtime anymore. You have to clear those.
Hey, I mean, he just snuck right underneath that staircase. Can Holy Knight get the ace?
Secret's alive and plenty willing to show what he can do as well. They're both realistically one tap to the head as always, but
okay.
One more kill.
Both teams coming up future.
And that's it.
Secrets does actually get that first clutch
Good
after
Lord.
I mean, Holy Knight went in there and took out 4 of them.
Yeah.
And then just won a 1v3 Secrets.
I mean, that's the Ohio Northern play style with the rounds transferring into the individual play. You go down 4 players, you just bring it right back.
I mean, honestly, I'm not quite sure what to really say about like it just seemed Mountain Vernon was just giving them 1v1 over and over again. I like
too many ones.
I don't understand why they were really peaking that fight. It just didn't really make much sense to me.
I think
they had Plant down too.
I think it's a bit of nerves.
I think it is a bit of nerves.
This is Grand Finals. This is do or die moment. I think that Mount Vernon are a little bit stressed out going against the back-to-back champions, and I think that that's going to cost them a little bit.
Holy Knight has had a really good performance here at LAN. And extremely good. And he's a freshman too, isn't he?
I'm
pretty sure he's a freshman, dude. He's a young kid.
Gotta watch your head there, Flames. Yeah. One wrong move, and now that you know the marshals online specifically.
Yeah, he's not gonna peek that. I think this ONU team's way too disciplined to try and peek that again.
Yeah. I mean, you never know. Maybe they'll go for some kind of bummer
Kyle peeking
strategy.
out with the marshal there.
Yeah.
Ooh. Randy getting off a few shots there.
Every single peak here is a terrifying scenario. I just heard a Viper Winston Payne, but they both seem to be at full health.
Yeah, I think I heard that as well, actually.
Yeah. Another minute to start the round without much really happening outside of a little bit of pressure. Marshall
Secrets
shot.
getting back. Oh, huge pick. It's
no
2.
way!
3.
No way! Unreal! There's no way he gets 4. Does he get the ace? He has to turn. He has to get the shot. It's the trademark. Misses out.
Oh, no.
But Kyle's there.
Misses that last one. Secret's coming up. Again, huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Absolutely massive.
He's able to walk down elbow. He picks off at a far angle. He's able to find that Viper that's sitting all the way back, trying to go up and towards window.
Yeah.
Takes her out. I think he knows one's close that is up on that wall. And, I mean, he hit a crazy shot on Rancers right there.
That wall bang.
Yeah, that wall bang right in the middle, like on that sofa.
That blew my mind. But that was the bonus round. It's not a round you're expecting to necessarily lose, but...
Yeah, I think this is really where we're about to see all like the meat and potatoes of both teams right now. Just hopefully...
He's built up the tour de force, man.
Yo.
It's already online, and he's already popped it. He did not buy this round. He is saving, and he is going to use this mini-op.
He's going up mid, too. Really aggressive play. I mean, he's going to be leaving that that jet to sit in mid to see if they can, like, honestly, see if they clear it. Mount Vernon clears it.
Mount Vernon needs to...
I don't see them clearing that.
They need to find this. They haven't cleared in that one round, and it got them, or no, it was them that didn't.
Yeah, no. It was ONU that didn't clear.
And if that happens in a game, I feel like you're much more aware of clearing. Like, look at this from Mount Vernon. They're so aware of everywhere they could possibly be. But maybe they'll just avoid the
Holy Knight does just really good job of like using his ult to get space with getting his team on. However, this Viper did a great job just being able to like stop that immediately, mollying off that execute.
Tour de Force is now threatening B though.
Holy Knight is currently on the site though. However, the rest of his team finally flooding out.
They can find Shock Dart.
Got the Shock Dart. I think he hit. Maybe a little bit. No, I don't know. I don't think he did.
They're playing at ranges where the Phantom might not be able to get.
I mean, this is a 5v5 retake. This is huge.
Yeah,
Flames sneaking around. Gets one with a Spectre. Getting ready to peek out. Gets two. Shoots the body too, I think.
I mean, maybe a little disrespect, but now it's just the Tour de Force online with Secrets. He's flashed out and he'll
Secrets Holy Knight finishes it off. Wow.
A good, very good round from Mount Vernon.
Able to pick that up right at the end, because honestly, it was looking pretty scary, but the other three were just able to pick that up.
Yeah. It still kind of gave him an opportunity to get 1v1s there, a little bit too much. Mount Vernon could have executed that slightly better, but still, that was a round you needed to win. The Tour de Force was invested. That's one of the best ultimates on Ohio Northern side. It cost eight freaking points to build.
Yeah, and they got rid of it. They won that round. And relatively having, I believe, 3 still up.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's going to be a little bit of a broken buy here. But, I mean, once you win that round, you have to buy up one more time just to try and keep that momentum going.
Yeah. There will be an op online as well this time.
Yeah, for ONU, right?
Yeah, the Chambers got the op.
Well, now they know the op is there. They do know an op is there, so at least they will not be able, like, they'll use you to, like, hopefully push out of it. Their Astra gets a pick down on mid.
Saf played very well yesterday. Seeing what else he can find on this day. They know Secrets is staring down this.
Yeah, they're trying to. I'm aiming a little bit closer to that wall. If he's trying to jiggle peek that.
You can't peek there.
Oh, but he does get picked.
Yep. You can't give
that
those
is huge.
ones. They've learned their lesson. You can't give ones, and they go in 2 to 1, and they will be able to trade out that.
That was a huge swing with that deagle too.
Yeah.
One heck of a shot.
It's a hard one to land.
Holding out has to be careful of the man coming up to left of him. He sees the gun, takes him out. He saw the barrel of the gun.
Yep.
It's a 2v4. Let's see if E-Gunner and Chakaka. There we go.
Chaka.
Yeah.
Or Chakaka.
I think it's Chakaka.
Chakaka.
That is an insane name, but
hard to pronounce. Giving me hell. It's a 2v4, man. I don't know if they can do this, Slay.
I mean, the odds are not in their favor. And yeah, I think it's going to be looking like a save here.
Yep. Good call.
The chat here said Holy Knight is 16, but he's a junior.
You know, I'm going to ignore that one and probably assume it's a joke of some kind because that does not sound plausible.
I mean, he does look really young. So I'm either thinking he's a freshman or they are serious and he's actually a junior and he just did, like, some classes there. Anyway, ONU does take this round and Mountain Vernon was forced to save and they're all going to be buying up here. So this is going to, I think, be a full buy for both teams other than the few struggling to with their economy buying some light armor.
Chaka is going to be investing into the Sheriff. Not enough to get a rifle, or at least not comfortable with it.
Yeah.
And I can respect that decision, right? If you have confidence in your aim with the Sheriff, it's a very risky pick, but it is a very rewarding pick. Secrets, though. Oh, that's always
get some damage there. Traded some damage. However, there's Sky.
Yeah, I mean, that op is so dangerous. You know it's online. Even if they might have picked it up, they might have rebought it, but you know it's online, and you have to respect it. And that's always been one of the main strengths of Chamber is that he can act almost like a jet with the op and dash away, except this time it's not a dash, it's an instant teleport.
I think their Sky bought a classic.
You can't buy a classic.
Oh, not buy a classic, but I think he's only rocking a classic with heavy armor. I think he might have bought up one of the other people.
I think that's a share. I
No,
sworn they had a share.
He has a classic.
That's crazy. Flames is cut early. Holy Knight.
Holy Knight getting a really good pick on mid.
Yeah.
This is a really weird buy though from kind of both teams because I did see that Sky literally has a classic and heavy armor, unless he just forgot to buy.
I don't think quite so. But it's definitely plausible or possible.
I know exactly
5v4 though. And they're using the ult here. They know that one is only on B. They're going to be pushing this. Fast rotate from ONU.
Good communication from them to get onto this site. And now they're actually just...
Holy Knight picks off Kyle. Kyle on the back.
They walk into the firing squad.
Yeah. And Mountain Vernon does take it. He has his corner. They don't know he's there. Yep. This is going to be huge. Whenever they retake site and they're trying to go back.
You need to clear those. That is just the class.
I don't think they're going to clear it. There's no way.
Now they know, even if they didn't prior. Oh, they had no idea.
No, he has no idea. Has to be careful of secrets. Holy Knight peeking through at the right timing. Takes out that op and secrets.
So Saf.
E-Gunner finishes off that round. Going back and forth. I mean, this is going to be a slug fest.
I was about to say, I don't, like, this is a time where it's very risky to peek out and give ones like it was on that first round. They've managed to hit the shots, though. Makes it look a little bit different. I still advise heavily to Mount Vernon. Stop giving them ones.
I know.
This has been the biggest weakness that they've had so far. If they keep peeking 1v1, they're going to keep giving themselves the opportunity to be losing these rounds and giving things over to ONU, where they are the rightful winners of a round, just throwing it away for the sake of a 1v1.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think that was really risky. However,
Next.
I mean, Holy Knight making those plays there was huge for them, but I mean, everyone else should have just stayed in a corner at that point with the bomb down, not giving a risk of what could have happened like they did on that very first round. Like I said, Holy Knight using his ult to take the site again, but he does get picked off.
Yeah, you didn't get
Secret.
much. You didn't get much information out of that dimensional drift either. You just kind of waltz onto site and they punish.
Kyle getting in behind there. Ooh, Lebroni did jiggle peek. Does not know that, however, the chamber is coming up to the left of him. Does pick him off. Ooh.
A dual swing, one from the front, one from the back. Well-timed, well-coordinated.
That was a extremely fast round there.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't even extremely fast. It was just extremely fast compared to what we've been seeing.
Oh, yeah, compared to what we've been seeing over the last few rounds with Mount Vernon playing it really safe and slowly, just methodically trying to pick everything that's going on.
Yeah. I really want to see a little bit more coordination, a little bit more creativity come out from Mount Vernon. I'm very concerned, especially about this buy. You have a Sheriff with no armor, and then everybody else is going broke this round.
Yeah, I'm not understanding what's going on. It's like they're trying to hero vandal here with the Holy Knight, and it just doesn't make a lot of sense because they've had a few buys like this. They haven't really had like a full, everyone is able to buy a Vandal and heavy armor. So I'm really confused like what they're, like about their decision making with their buys.
They have a strategy. They have a plan. We'll
Rancer peeking up. Has to be careful of that window behind him. But his team is watching his back. Moving up slowly.
Saf is giving up a lot of space here. This is a really nice sight line that we're holding on to, though.
However, this is a really bad angle that Rancer's going to be peeking in.
Oh, Kyle cuts him.
Kyle does take him out. There's a bit of a crossfire there. Yeah, I think Rancer's moved on maybe a little too early. Not waiting for his team to kind of push up and maybe put pressure on Kyle on the back of the site.
Yep, the ultimate has been invested for Mount Vernon. They want this 3v4 and they want it real bad. The flash used. Not going to find much. Kyle has the Viper Pit himself if they want to try to invest further.
They're pushing into him.
Oh my, what a flick! And Secret's with a judge?
However, the Viper does get taken out, and Secret's walking in there with a judge. I mean, he almost predicted that round.
Yeah.
Once he's getting into that ult with a judge, I mean, it's a pretty good case. However, that judge was recently just nerfed to only 5 bullets in the mag, and as well, a tighter spread when jumping.
A tighter or wider? Tighter or wider?
I think wider. That's what I meant, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's not really much of a nerve in that one, but yeah, no, I see what you mean. Good round from Ohio Northern. They trade inside of the Viper Pit, which is really what you need to do. And they're rewarded here, not only with economy, with the one that's been shattered from Mount Vernon. Granted, you have the plant, which gives you a little bit extra. But these ults, man, we see the Blade Storm popped early, but they have 3 more in the back. They have another Tour de Force. They have the Cosmic Divide, and they have the Viper's Pit.
Pretty aggressive push here, because they know they can get this round due to them being on a save. Yeah, super aggressive push from ONU. And it does pay off, taking out Ransters.
It seems like they're confused as to where Mount Vernon wants to push, but now they know exactly where. The smoke from Astra, as well as the gravity well.
Ooh, good shot from Saf. It's good enough. Wow. Holy Knight takes him out with that Deagle. Oh no!
An unfortunate reload. Will it be punished? It will. And that's ONU.
ONU takes that round. Holy Knight trying to do anything he could right there at the end, but just not much of a chance with a Deagle and 3 people running at you right there.
Yeah. 3 people, 6 bullets. You got to hope that you have a 50-50 chance of hitting, or else you're going down. The economy for Ohio Northern is insane right now.
Yeah, they are.
5,900 on Secrets, 4,750 on Empatons, and Kyle with 4,500. Their econ is set for the next. Even if they lose 6-5, like if this, they are good for the round.
Yeah, they're good for the rest of the half at this point.
Yeah, or half. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Secret's trying to get around here, get a really good peek here for going up elbow. Has his teleporter and gets away.
Again, that's what's always made Chambers so strong. The ability to peek and get out so quickly is what kind of makes this agent as potent as he is at times. He's 1 kill away from the... No, he has rather the Tour de Force. Just thought that he was 1 kill off because the icon wasn't blue. Which confused me, but...
Yeah.
The Null Command and Hunter's Fury, though, for attack might give them a little bit more room.
They have no clue that he's just sitting up there on that ledge.
Yeah. I mean, who does that? Who does this?
Yeah, who teleports away and then goes back to that same spot after teleporting away? A risky play, but like in the situation that he was in, I mean, it was perfect. I mean, he outplayed them.
Yeah. That's the flash used. This is a bit of a trade on site. Yeah, 2-3 right now.
Have to be careful. They're both grouped up on that back, on that one part of site. He jumps up. Kyle takes him out decisively. Swinging, and the last one for Mount Vernon falls. When he was now up, what, 7-2?
7-2, yep. It's a very, very rough round here for Mount Vernon to continue on. This was Ohio Northern's map pick, so they were inherently expected to be a little bit advantaged on this one. But they're still, Mount Vernon, they're not playing badly by any means. They're still keeping up a fair bit. They will have to go for a fairly decently forced buy. Holy Knight wants to opt for the Guardian, believes in the shots that they can take from those longer ranges, and wants to contest these Vandals. Yeah,
they're trying to put as much faith as they can in their young player, and hopefully seeing if he can make any plays that they can move off of, Rancer gets picked off pretty instantaneously.
That's really rough. You cannot be giving away ones like that early into a round when you're just like this.
Yeah, and that's a really far peak as well. Like there's almost no cover to run to, like peeking that far on window. Holy Knight takes out Flames, but does get traded.
You can't really be going, I mean, you can be going for trades right now because you're on a light buy, but you don't want to be going for trades right now. You want to try to play this round as well as you can and like force a lot of cheeky resources, but the Tour de Force has been invested, and that's a kill with it.
Chachakaka trying to see if maybe he can get a kill here. Flashes both sides. Does get the kill. Gets a gun. Maybe he can pick off a few more and damage a little bit of the eco here for ONU.
It's not even necessarily just damaging the economy as much as it is building up his own. Every kill he gets is a little bit more money in his own pocket. Oh, spotted out by Impotence.
Has to be careful of the two players running on flank. I don't think he's going to be expecting the players on flank to come up.
Absolutely not.
Oh, yeah. Nope.
Yep.
There we go.
Did not expect those players. Yep, with the Sheriff.
Bit of an ego play, but it works out in the end for Ohio Northern. Mount Vernon, not out of the woods, or not lost in the woods, rather, quite yet.
Take a few more rounds and get on defense and see what they can pull off.
Yep. I would say their composition might be just that smidgen better on defense, where they can use that KO to scout rotations rather than see what they can find on attack. You know, the Sova is a little bit better on defense. I would call this a defensively favored composition, personally.
I think I would agree, especially with the ability to op. But,
oh, Lord.
I mean, there's really no opping agents for... Wow. Flames going to be just spraying through. Leperoni sprays through as well and takes out the Secrets with the operator. Rancer gets picked off.
A mountain of chaos. 36 HP for Leperoni. The last player here.
Dogging him. Wow. One. Oh, they lined up.
They did. Would have been a gorgeous clip if he hit it. But the dodge on the flash and the singular kill was enough to make that a decent clip for him. Although the round's still going over to Ohio Northern. I believe that is 9-2 in the half, if I'm not mistaken. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, both teams are going to be buying up here as much as they possible. Mount Vernon's going to be buying up here as much as they possibly can. I'm also a little bit concerned with Mount Vernon going into defense because, I mean, they really have no characters that can use the operator on this map and, like, get away.
Yeah.
I mean, like, Yoru at the most, but, like, not like a Jet or, like, a Chamber who can teleport away after trying to go for a pick. However, he is suppressed. Cannot teleport away. Could be ran down. Holy Knight gets taken out really early on.
Flames immediately got that. Yeah.
Kyle trying to play in the smoke and get him unexpectedly, but does get picked off. 2 bullets only with the operator. Has to be very careful.
Can't just be slinging those out there. The reload might be coming.
They don't know. They don't know that KO is actually still on B site.
Yeah, he's just been able to roam totally free.
You would think that Mount Vernon rotates back off of this, now that they know that site is free.
I would assume
And
so.
not continue to push mid.
Unfortunate.
And now the bomb's down.
But
Ranster coming up big, gets you 2 picks. Has to be careful of that operator. Has to be very careful of that operator.
He knows Secret's staring right at him, but Secret is able to
Is he able to get out though?
puts him out.
Ooh,
Hits the shot.
Leperoni. Wow.
Unreasonable. Oh,
Unreasonable,
please.
unbelievable. 1v1 here though, and he has the advantage of health and a gun. I mean, all it takes is 1 bullet. 1 singular bullet and outplay.
From either player, realistically.
Yeah.
Because Secret still got the op, I believe. Although it seems like
No, he picked up a Vandal.
Oh, he did. So the spike's gonna be grabbed from T'Chaka.
Oh, but he honestly,
No time to plant.
Yeah.
You just gotta find
Spike retrieved.
the chamber. But he's just running. He knows his win condition. He's gonna keep to it. That's the round going over Ohio Northern, but there will be a gun saved.
yeah, and
For-
that'll
for the
be
second half, but-
Yeah, and that'll be a 10-2 half for ONU's favor.
A very well played half for Ohio Northern. And I think that Mount Vernon are a little bit stuck in their own heads. They're playing a little bit nervous. They're playing a little bit scared still. They should be playing with a little bit more confidence. They are here in the grand finals for a reason.
Yeah.
They didn't just get here off of a fluke. They didn't get here off of an easier bracket. They had to go through the first seed. They need to get out of their own heads a little bit here and really start pushing for this win because they have the players. They have the opportunity to get this. They're just they are their own worst enemy right now.
Yeah, their mind is their own like worst enemy. I really thought that they would maybe just head back B, knowing that the site is completely free. I mean, there was nobody, not a single soul, and they knew that. Egon are trying to get a few picks here.
Really nice lineup.
It's going to be looking like an A push. Secrets, he's a monster with that headhunter.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I mean, Ohio Northern are just cleaning them up. Leaving through. Ranster's still alive, though, and a threat evermore.
T'Chaka trying to get in and maybe give some sort of relief, but too late. And they overrun Ransters and then are able to overrun T'Chaka.
Excuse me, sorry. A good round for Ohio Northern. They'll get this bonus, and then they'll only have 1 more round after to win the map. 11-2. Expected to go 12-2, but this is a round where Mount Vernon can really surprise us. They're going all in on these marshals. Okay, they're not going to go quite as all in
As we thought originally, but
yeah, Leveroni's opting for the sheriff rather than the marshal, but still going for the all-in play on these guns. The sheriff is not an easy buy.
Wow.
Paying off quick.
We do have a Vandal here on offense from Secrets, though.
Yeah, Secrets has been a nightmare so far. Really night.
A double swing.
Yep. This is what that coordination can really get you sometimes. Flames covering their teammate. Anybody wants to grab that old Torb? Kyle gets T'Chaka, yeah.
Gets taken out there on tunnel. And they get the bomb down. Able to set up in every corner. And play off site.
Yep. The old Torb, I believe, being grabbed. I don't know who got it, if so. But this is going to be a really hard retake for Mount Vernon. I believe they have 1 sheriff and 2 marshals, so this is a hard retake to go.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's in corners. No one's gonna peek out unless wow, Rancer hitting a crazy shot on Secrets.
Standing ahead.
They know where he's at. Getting the scan. Runs. Both people running out of bullets.
He hits a shot. I think that was a tag.
But the bomb is gonna blow up.
No time to defuse, but you get this kill. It's a good setup.
Oh man.
Still well played.
Yeah, well played there. Both of them running out of bullets. The Jet just whipping out the classic, trying to get that shotgun spray.
Just a meeting in the middle, like, can we talk about this?
Just put the guns down, walk away.
This is the final chance for Mount Vernon. They put a lot of investment into that last round, meaning they tried to force that bonus round into their own favor. It didn't go as planned, and now their economy disadvantaged quite significantly. They're going to have to play this with Guardians, a judge, and a single sheriff.
Playing up really close here. Two of them. One judge, have to be careful that they don't see that gun. Oh! Wow.
Secrets is just a monster.
He's
so far.
having a stellar performance on this map.
A bit of spam.
Yeah, they know one's mid. However, it's going to be getting swung by two people almost.
Slow. Leopard.
Oh, no.
This is looking like
1v5 Holy Knight.
this young star gotta make it work for his team. The last round, there's nothing to do but play for a win. No more saving. No more clutch. No more giving. It is all about the win. Gets one.
See, maybe if he can get two here. Picks up the Vandal.
So at that point where you have to just go. And
Yeah, and that's it.
nothing you can do.
Oh, and you do take that first game.
Yep. Map 1, though, I think, again, it was pretty heavily favored for Ohio Northern. This was their map pick.
Yeah.
Back-to-back champions. Very strong team. And coming into Haven, it is Ohio Northern. Oh, no. I was mistaken, actually. That was Mount Vernon's map pick. I am misreading this so hard. I'm so sorry, everyone. That was Mount Vernon's pick.
Yeah, and so now we're going to be going over here on ONU's pick on Haven.
Yeah.
So, I mean, hopefully, I want to see what's going to go on here on this next map.
You have to shut down Secrets.
Yeah, you have to shut down Secrets. We've seen so far that Secrets is just extremely, like, he's deadly.
Yeah.
He is deadly with that Headhunter, with Chamber. And I'm curious on who he's going to be playing here on Haven. Most likely, what I'm thinking is a Jet. I think an aggressive Jet. And if he's hitting right now, keep him going.
Yeah.
Keep the momentum swinging.
I would keep him on the Chamber, personally.
Really? Okay.
Like, just keep him on the Chamber. Maybe, like, you don't need to go for one of those classic Sentinels. You don't need the Cypher. You don't need the Killjoy. Just keep him as your carry. That's that carry Sentinel that you play, right? The Tour de Force, the Headhunter, as well as just being able to instantly get out of any situation.
Yeah.
Right? He's not necessarily the strongest, but he is very potent when used by the right people. And it looks like, actually, we were going to go on a break, but the teams are already ready. They are feeling the
Yeah, they want to get right back into it.
There's no breaks on this train. They want to go back into map 2.
No time to cool down.
Yeah. This will be, as we said, ONU's pick, Haven. It's one that'll be a little bit harder for Mount Vernon, but it's going to be one where I think the Chamber's a little bit worse off.
Yeah, I do agree. Chamber's going to be worse off, and yeah. Oh, no, Flames is going to be picking Jet here. I'm really curious on what Secret's going to be choosing. However, I don't think I've seen Mount Vernon play on Haven yet so far at all. I don't think they've played Haven yet at LAN.
I don't believe so, but it's still Ohio Northern. They picked it, so they're probably favored here. Mm-hmm. The Omen is what Secrets is going to opt in for.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. Very interesting.
It's still somebody who can kind of take his own duels, but as long as you're able to communicate with your team effectively and utilize your utility in a way that can prop up your team and prop up yourself, it is still a very strong pick. And they're also going for Epitens on the Phoenix. This is not the most long-distance map. There's a lot of closer sight lanes.
Yeah, a lot of close angles.
So the Phoenix makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. His flashes are super hard to dodge around those corners.
Mm-hmm. And the Sky is that last pick.
Mount Vernon taking a more like traditional, a much more traditional pick here. I mean, both teams have a pretty traditional team composition. So, I mean, I think it's going to be pretty similar in like maybe their styles of play.
Yeah. I think the Jet on Haven is a little bit of a out there pick. It's still a very strong, very consistent agent. Not exactly something that falters all that much, but I think that those are the two players. Double duelist for Ohio Northern. They're feeling themselves. They really want to play for their own strengths rather than playing for anything else realistically.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Jet here is a pretty normal pick due to the fact of like there's a ton of verticality on there, each sight line, and then going into B site, jumping up, going over, dashing on. I don't know. I mean, I think this is going to be a pretty interesting matchup. But both teams playing most likely fairly similar. We're going to be kicking it off here with 5 seconds left. Both teams going into the pistol round. I think this will set the tone.
Yeah.
I think this will genuinely set the tone here.
I think Mount Vernon kind of need this round win a little bit.
I would tend to agree.
Losing that first map in the fashion that you did is pretty rough on the mental. C is kind of left wide open. There's no util sitting there. The Killjoy's guarding mostly garage. So
I mean, the only way that they know that they're going up C is that turret is able to see that 180.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, they're going to be basically on site at that point.
Oh, Secrets.
Oh, wait, Secrets was down there. That's why they weren't really playing much on C, because that Secrets was playing all the way down, getting a pick from behind.
I didn't even see that.
No, I didn't see that either.
Oh, I was just looking at C site and behind it. I was like, huh, nobody's there. Didn't look in front of it.
Yeah.
Probably should have.
Bot's coming back.
Looks like they're going to go for B here.
Yeah, I think ONU is honestly trying to get like a really decisive, like, we're here to, like, they're just trying to establish themselves in space, that they need to respect their flank, or else, of course, Secret's going to come up from behind and maybe get a few picks.
Yeah.
I think a really aggressive, defense with the two duelists is what's going to be happening here for ONU.
They push that really aggressively. Will they be punished? It looks like the trades have come through for Mount Vernon. Ohio Northern, they're still able to come back into this.
2v3. Can go both ways. Flames dashes through onto the site, though, and takes out one of them. And ONU do take pistol round.
Not without a lot of casualties, though. So
Yeah.
the economy. There was a plant, I believe, as well, so Mount Vernon will have enough of an economy to stay alive and keep up some amount of offensive pressure in this round. It's not entirely like, oh, we just threw that one away, we all died. No, they got a good number of kills. I believe they got 3 kills there.
Yeah.
As well as the plant, which gives them a little bit of an economical boost. Ohio Northern going to have to invest a little harder than they may have wanted into this round. If they manage to lose this, somehow Mount Vernon will set themselves up pretty well.
Yeah. Holy Knight.
Cheeky tailwind.
Takes out that KJ util. You do not know that KJ is sitting up here.
No clue.
Sprays one, sprays two.
Flames has gotten one.
Getting ready. He knows he's there. Ooh! That was a good right click from Leperoni, but he comes up, gets taken out from behind, I believe.
Yeah, Epitons can clean that one up. You wanted to grab that Spectre, and they knew, so they had to clear that kill before she could grab that and become an even bigger threat. But it looks like Chachaka might be coming around to pick it up himself. He knows.
He's just jumping around here. Takes out the knife at the wrong time and gets taken out.
Unfortunate. Ohio Northern, you expect to win that round. I believe they'd win it with only dropping one player.
Yeah.
It's the bonus round. You expect that to happen now. Mount Vernon can put in a little bit more fight. They should be able to win this round, assuming they can properly take advantage of the advantage setup by giving away that bonus round. This should be 2-1 after this round. I said round like 6 times, dude. They should end up being able to win this one. They have a full buy compared to Ohio Northern. We're going to go a little bit light. They're going to keep a Spectre.
Saf is buying up, though, Vandal.
Yeah, Saf is buying up, but you'll still have a Bucky. A very weird buy.
Yeah, a very weird buy. Probably confident in the area that he's playing in. Holy Knights takes out Secrets really early on. Secrets with a very aggressive Marshall push. 2 coming up mid. It looks like it's going to be a gunfight here.
You got 2v2, I believe. Holy Knight should be having someone back him up shortly, and here they come.
3v2 now. Flashing him. Takes out 1. Gets traded. Flames takes out 2.
No
3
way!
with the Ghost. Picks up that Spectre.
It's the
Takes
one.
out the Ghost again. Ooh, does get the dink, though.
The It's all these ones, though, man. They keep giving up 1v1s, and it's keeping them down. It's keeping them punished. If they just swung together, or better yet, just waited for him to make a mistake.
Or blinded again, maybe? Who knows?
Again, right? You can flash again. You can go for a concuss. You have a lot of utility just sitting around waiting to be used, and you go for none of it. Flash you.
Oh, when you're reading this, they know they're going to be on A, so there's going to be another big fight here.
Yeah. Got to swing together. Check that left. There's a sky.
Perfect timing. Perfect timing. They get the plant down.
Now they know where Saf is, so no more element of surprise for Ohio Northern. And Mount Vernon are going to be able to
It's walking out, but Mount Vernon are playing back.
Yep, going to just be able to play for the spike, play from two separate angles. Saf, not feeling confident on this one. Or maybe he is. Maybe he is.
Not even tapping the bomb. Oh, he sees the gun barrel, and however, they do have that crossfire set up, and they do take that round. But with three casualties. So, it's going to be another interesting buy from Mount Vernon.
Yep.
Probably going to be buying up, though, unless maybe they save and just go with the classic. But after winning that round, like I said, you want to take that momentum again.
It looks like they will be trying to go for
The buy up there.
a little bit of a force buy. Not a lot. They're going to be missing a little bit of the heavy shields, which matters against the Sheriff a little bit. There's only one Phantom, so it's not a huge deal on that front.
But ONU is using an operator now.
Yeah.
They have that op money.
Right about to say it. That op is going to be a nightmare to play against. They're going for Garage. They're actually kind of full sending it down here.
I believe they're probably... No, they are going to push it. Whoa, whoa. Seth gets 2 picks with that Sheriff. Just sitting up on that box.
Unbelievable. You can't be giving 2 to Sheriff like that.
That Phoenix all going through. They both double swing that kill. Teleports out.
Very creative.
Trying to get some information.
Good evasion from Ranster.
LaBruni is coming out from behind here.
Yep. They have no idea. They have absolutely no idea. If he can play this patiently, not go for the first kill he sees.
He doesn't see the guy to the right of him.
Oh, yes, wait it. Okay, lines him up perfectly. The flash is used, and now you got to be scared of this one.
He did turn away. Rancher gets one. Oh,
it's just a 1v1 and Appetite.
Wow.
He hits the clutch. It's beautiful.
I mean, there was just great both plays coming from both teams right there. That flank from Upper-Rooney was going to look to be proving huge. Almost misses that sky. Does take him out. And Rancers was able to finish off his one.
Yeah.
But he turned away from that flash and couldn't have another one to flash him again. And he tried peeking out. Gets taken out by Epitens. And Epitens swings back towards the window and just hits an incredible shot.
The risky buy is now being punished. They're going to force a little bit of a buy here. Judge, the most notable gun aside from that Guardian, and Ohio Northern have a full buy. They're going all the way through here, through sewers, with a full 5-stack.
Going up.
Got to see if they can find something through here, but they're kind of giving a little bit of space, giving a little bit of time. It looks like they wanted to play fast, Sly, but they're slowing down.
Yeah. Slowing down. I mean, they have that's kind of a default right now. Trying to see maybe, just trying to put their eggs not all in one basket. Waiting for some to push out from behind. Ranster's over there on C. And maybe he's going to try and lurk up. I think they are going to end up finishing A here.
All he's got is a classic, so if he can just cause a diversion, that might be enough for the rest of the
Sees one. He's going to back off, though. Does not want to peek that gun.
Yeah. Getting away with murder there, or really the lack of it.
Yeah. Rancers does have a favorable battle with that Judge. Waiting for just one of them to push out.
Yeah. He's got the ability to just kind of hold off, though. This Guardian Knight
Flashed
out. Drops.
Holy Knight does get out of that pretty troubling angle. Flames with a shorty.
The knives pulled.
Does take out the up.
Chaka actually cuts down the knives as well with that.
Yeah. Oh no.
Can't get the lockdown.
And he is locked up. About to get picked off here.
Yeah.
Oh. He makes it to the next round. He lives to the next.
Yeah. If you wanted to keep that judge, that's a positive.
Yeah.
Gonna be missing that armor a little bit, but I mean, you're able to buy that right back. Still a little bit of a light. God dang it. Sorry. A little bit of an economical bust right now for Mount Vernon, but they are going to be able to put in a little bit of effort. But look at this. The way that they managed to play that round, Ohio Northern are going to be a little bit dry in terms of their own economy. Not necessarily dry, but a little bit slowed down and a little bit suffering.
However, I mean, we've even seen this in the last game. Mount Vernon, it has been kind of struggling with their buys, honestly. I mean, we really aren't seeing a ton of like full saves, full buys.
Yeah.
But they do take out flames there on that A-long angle.
They're kind of giving this up. Epitence has no idea, though. Using util on the site that's been completely surrendered.
I think they'll be pushing C here at their garage. They blind, however, don't know, they're dogging through.
Yeah, look at this. Secrets has gone all the way behind with that from the shadows.
Here.
Ooh, gotta be careful. Clear that right angle, or they're gonna just place him there with the judge. Getting ready to blind it with that sky.
Oh, just knows.
Picks him off, blinded.
They didn't check their rears either, so Secrets' flank ends up getting massive value. There it is.
And that cuts down that buy for Mount Vernon, which was another broken buy. I mean, like I said, we've never seen a full buy. I don't think we've ever almost seen a full buy with full armor and guns.
They are so scared to give away a single round for free. Look at this. Rancer is still committing the Vandal. They have so little money. They need to go for a light buy. They need to go for
a save. They need a save.
They need to save. They need to
get their econing check.
Maybe you can go for a sheriff. Maybe like Rancer can get the sheriff. But look at this. They're going for so.
I'm surprised we're not seeing an operator buy there from O&U though. I mean, they're so rich in money right now.
I mean, if it ain't broken,
Blinded.
Don't fix it.
Yeah. 4 ults though for Mount Vernon, so there is a chance here. Might be what's.
Oh, almost gets that spray to that smoke.
Oof, yeah.
Off your feet!
Rolling Thunder.
And all Holden Knight pushing on at the same time, and they do successfully take C. Evidence is peeking out though, really risky. Oh, he has the ult.
Yeah.
Oh, Secrets pushes out as well. Secrets taking out 1, 2, 3.
Flames stealing any chance of an ace. They're gonna tap it.
And they're just unable to hold that site. Rancer pushes in at the end.
That was. You gave so much respect to that run it back. I don't know what happened. I saw the Jet hit the shot onto the Phoenix ult, and then 2 people ran him down, which happens, right? You're in the smoke. And then they just kept going, and nobody died. I have to call into question what was going on there for Mount Vernon. Ohio Northern feels like they have complete control to grab any site they want and just run away with it.
Yeah.
Turn out.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, they're able to just run through that site. Their retakes are fantastic. And I mean, even then, we're still getting a little bit of a broken buy here. I mean, most of them are buying up, but still more light armor.
I mean, the light armor is, as well, not just a light buy, but it's also a meta choice for some people.
Yeah.
Right? Some do like the cheaper buys just automatically for free, and it's still, you'll still die to a Vandal 1 tap no matter what.
Yeah.
But you can still survive
just
Phoenix, the
looking
Phantom
at each other on site.
you know.
Sometimes you need to have a sentimental moment with your teammate, you know?
It's romantic.
It is romantic.
Nice little blind there. Secrets.
You should run.
The lockdown's placed. Secret's just vibing in his own smoke. He might be able to push this lockdown. He gets it.
And he does.
Can't sit in the hot hand.
Oh, unable to defend that lockdown, but struggling to fight through to kill this Phoenix. Does take him out. They're trying to push at the same time. Chaka does finally take out Flames, but Flames was able to still get 1.
The strength of Mount Vernon is trying to come through a little bit. That's a risky peek there. 3-2. You have the plants. You have control over sight, and you have one on the flank.
Confused with that peek there.
E-Gunner is playing from somewhere you may not expect. You can't swing this. You cannot swing this right now.
Sav takes that one. Kyle takes out the other. Trying to look flank. Wow. I mean, that was a 2v3 retake.
Yeah. I don't like where they were holding there. I hate to keep criticizing Mount Vernon. I hate to.
I know.
But they were holding on box when they had the opportunity to fall back to A main and give a little bit of space just so that they can hold a better sightline. They did it earlier. That was the one round Mount Vernon won, was when they gave up a little bit of space and played for their re-peaks. They played for their swings so that then they wouldn't just be clumped up in one sightline holding an awkward position, giving 1v1s. They keep giving 1v1s. It's ultimately the main problem. They're forcing this by again, and now it's looking much worse. They're going for an Ares with
I think
so little available to them.
I know. I think that Breach should have been swinging out, maybe a little bit jiggling out, jump peeking out, because that Killjoy was able to get down in the graffiti area, pick off the one behind box, forcing that Sky to turn around and then get taken out by the other one pushing the other side. I mean, that was textbook from ONU.
Yeah.
It was just a really good retake. I mean, and just look about how, there's so much space being taken here from ONU. But, however, they are punished, and it is a 3v4. ONU is actually up still. But Secrets is behind.
Does Rancer know? Rancer has to check his rear.
Rancer takes him out.
Well aware. He's going to be able to push up to B a little bit. At first, it looked like Ohio Northern were playing with their food, but it seems they're being bit back.
Ooh, Rancer with a great pick. Does not know about the guy back sight, though. Peeking the wrong angle, but I mean, it was a 50-50 whether he's going to be backside or on that C-link.
You know that there's somebody B main. Kyle pushing up to try to punish it.
Kyle having a really aggressive play. Whoa. And they're playing together, just able to wrap that up.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Okay.
Bless you.
You never see a caster sneeze.
Yeah.
I just realized that. Sorry, off topic, but you really never see a caster sneeze. That's the first time in my entire life I think I've seen a caster sneeze, and it was myself. Forcing all of these buys for Mount Vernon has put them in such a hole. Every single round you could argue, okay, maybe you win it if you do this. Maybe you win it if you do that. Maybe you win it if you're playing for your economy a little bit better. And now they're at the point where they are forcing every single round, and they have nothing. They're going for a light buy using all of their
getting
money.
in, Seth goes up, sees the barrel of the gun, is able to...
Leperuni's going to be able to punish that. Sap is down. It's evened up, traded up. Kyle with the wall bangs, but
Chaka comes up from behind. Did he ult behind them?
Yeah, he used it from the shadows to get back.
Wow. Pretty big play. They do have to clear that cubby, though, again, with Secrets, and I think they're going to because they learned their lesson from last time. Or they should learn their lesson from last time.
They'll just smoke it off. Somebody's going to have to check it, but...
I mean, he could peek through and just get the bomb kill right now. And he does.
Yep. Followed up beautifully from the flash. It's just Leperuni, and they're cut out.
See, I mean,
Mount Vernon are rushing. They need to slow down a little bit.
Yeah, they need to slow down and just get back to like what they're good at. Like they're playing a game right now. They're playing Valorant. They know how to play Valorant. I know they do. And
playing Overwatch right now.
Yeah, yeah, they're playing really quick, just rushing around and not being able to watch things and just getting kind of overrun by, and just kind of overwhelmed is what I would say.
They're giving so many sides and so many angles over to Ohio Northern, who at this point basically have all the money in the world. Like, they are not going... Even if if money carried over into the second half, they would not be out of money in that second half, even if they lost every round. They are so well built for the economy.
I'm kind of wanting to touch on something here that we haven't really touched on. I mean, I'm seeing a decent amount of BMing from ONU, which is kind of unappreciated here.
No.
I don't think it's necessary at all. I mean, you want to be a classy team.
Yeah.
And we're not seeing that right now, so kind of an unappreciated thing.
Yeah. Mount Vernon, they're starting to slow down, though.
Yeah.
They recognize what they need to do. And
I agree. Yeah, they're starting to slow down. Like they were taking a decent amount of rounds there at the beginning when they were playing slow against ONU.
Yeah. They can take a slow light buy. Again, don't love the light buys. They should kind of commit to just giving a bonus round over at some point. But this is the second to last round in the half, so might not feel super comforting to do so. They want to push C, it seems. Maybe not. Maybe B is your preference. Seekers actually have been used for Ohio Northern. They're starting to get curious.
They're going to be rotating off. They're going to be committing that B.
Initiated.
Lockdown.
Killjoy ult. I think that Killjoy ult's going to be taken out by that Aftershock because it was nerfed. It only does two.
It doesn't get the lockdown.
No, because it only fires off twice. Whenever it used to fire off 3 times, you could break it originally, but it doesn't do enough damage now.
No way!
Takes out 2.
Okay.
Oh, man.
That was a nice 2K, though. A very, very nice 2K to get that one. You're managing to keep yourselves in this a little bit with that one. Ohio Northern are still... This is the last round and a half. Mount Vernon going to have to commit with a fairly cheap buy. Not a whole lot, but this will have to do.
Yeah, it'll have to do. They're going to have to find a way to make it work.
This is your final attempt to get a second round in this half. It's 10-1. 11-1 is just such a bad place to be in. If you give over that pistol, you give over the map.
Yeah, I would agree.
I've got your trail.
Evidence gets flashed off of that angle.
The Seeker's used early.
Trying to re-peek it. Seekers didn't know he's there. Does get pushed off then with that util.
Very aggressive. A lot of utility invested.
Yeah.
They're rushing in here a little bit. Aftershock. Just going into the corner to clear it.
Oh, they are going to push off that Aftershock. I was about to say, ooh,
nice
good
shot.
Holy Knight does not get that one in the corner, though.
Just permanently flashed his flames. Wow. The Omen. It's a 3v3 right now. Mount Vernon still have the Rolling Thunder.
Pushing up to Shocker, trying to... Has to be really careful. Swings out at the very wrong time. Just poor timing for him.
Unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. Not knowing that he was pushing up. I mean, he pushed up very silently.
Whoa, that's the Rolling Thunder taken down. I don't know if you can win that without the Rolling Thunder, but there's Ranster here with the lockdown. Gonna be able to pick up this gun. Might even just ignore the
I think he's gonna ignore the bomb. He's just trying to get some kills.
Yep.
Oh, and he's spotted. Peeking from all angles. All angles, and is taken out.
The last round and a half, 11-1. Ohio Northern, heavily favored. All they need to do is win this pistol round, and we're likely going to match point.
Yeah, if they win this, I think if they win this pistol round, it's going to force Mount Vernon to buy up again.
Yeah. It's going to have to require some very good strategizing.
Yeah, Mount Vernon's going to have to pull up something here. I think I see Mount Vernon probably playing really aggressive here with the 3 over on A.
Yeah.
That's going to be a very aggressive fight coming on A main.
I wouldn't advise for it, but if that's what they want to go for.
Yeah. Oh, but Mount Vernon, ONU, like switching off last second.
Yep.
It's going to be a fast push on the B.
Very fast.
And they're able to take site relatively without any sort of denial.
A plant in 15 seconds. How often do you see that?
Yeah, not very. Rancer unable to get the pick. Shaka does finish him off with the trade.
Yeah, don't worry, I heard that too. Somebody just kind of screamed in the other room. That's the flash use. Chaka, you don't expect
trying
him
to
come
repush
back
that
here,
window,
but he does.
Secrets gets one. Leproni takes the trade. 1v3. Leproni firing at the guy mid. Drops his gun, and ONU do take it. It is 12-1.
The final round in this map. You drop this one, you're dropping to match point.
Yeah, you're dropping the match.
And they have to go. It's go big or go home. 4 buckies.
4 buckies.
That's
I
not
respect it. I respect it.
Not something you see all the time, 4 buckies, but
I think they're just going to take angles, sit there, and then take a shotgun, shoot it, grab the Vandal. I think that's what's going maybe through their mind right now.
yeah. And
However, it is very one-dimensional because if they take another site, they're not retaking it with a bunch of buckies.
yeah. Ultimately, though, there goes Leproni, but
And that's one of the buckies. No, that's a Spectre.
Holy Knight with the Sheriff.
Looking to try and get a pick there. And it is now a 5v1.
Yep. See if Rancer has anything up his sleeve. He's just going to go for a single kill, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be even attempting to. ONU trying to hunt him out.
Turret down.
Bang! Nice!
With the shotgun.
The Vandal's equipped. No more kills, but
Was not able to take out that second.
we'll get an honor kill.
Does get an honor kill.
Match point here for Ohio Northern. Mount Vernon Nazarene. Backs against the wall. Need to fight back. Need to reclaim that mental that they have lost.
I mean, that was not their map pick, and I don't think they were quite ready because I don't think I've seen them play Haven once at LAN. So,
next is Sunset.
Yeah, and this is MV. Yeah, this is Mount Vernon's pick.
Yep.
I believe this was I
believe this is the.
Did they play this against Mount?
I don't believe so. No.
Or I think that was the third map. They didn't get to the third map. So I'm not quite sure if I've seen them play on Sunset either yet. Maybe they have. I don't know. I'm not sure. Hey, but I'm interested to see on how Mount Vernon plays on Sunset. It is their map pick, and I mean clearly they have prepared for this map. So I'm really hoping that we can see a push back here from Mount Vernon and make this into a pretty good series.
Yep. This is not the same Mount Vernon we saw yesterday.
No, not at all. I mean, they came into this yesterday and they were like, they were decisive.
Yeah.
They were. I mean, we saw them at the beginning of the match with Breeze. I want to see that again.
Yeah, I called it. I said yesterday they're a threat for the finals. They absolutely have that within them to push back against Ohio Northern and to fight back, bring this to a map 5. They have that within them. They just need to reset their mental. They need to start pulling back into those strategies. Stop giving all those ones, which is something I keep harping on them on. But they need to give a little bit more and start taking a little bit more and think a little bit more and have that heart. That heart needs to be kept strong.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think they just need to. Yeah, they need to stay in it with their mentality. You're right. Well, I mean, I think that's it we can say here for this break, and I think we'll be back to you shortly here with the match.
It's just going to be me for just a second right now as we wait for Sly to get back. He's had to step out for just a moment, but I'm still here to tell you guys about the Agent Select Ohio Northern University. 2-0 in the series, Mount Vernon Nazarene. This is their chance to come back into it, and they're pulling out a few interesting picks. The Reyna seems to be hovered. The Fade seems to be hovered. They locked in the Rays already. There we go. Fade has been confirmed. An interesting composition so far, although Sunset is definitely a map that I have not watched a whole lot of, so what's interesting and what's viable, it's a thin line. Chaka is committed over to the Omen, so it's going to be no double duelist, just that double, or the Breach, English is a hard language, and the Fade. Compared to the other side, the only thing locked in so far is Secrets on that signature chamber, playing so well on it tonight, playing so well so far. Not really tonight, it's today. The rest of the composition seems to be falling together in the hover. A Brimstone, a Jet, a Reyna, and a Sky. Yoru might just be what Flames goes for instead, and here comes my co-caster Sly. An interesting set of pick bands.
All right, I'm back.
The picks.
All right.
For Sunset, what do you think of this raise?
I'm okay. No, I do see a lot of Rays on Sunset.
Yeah,
it is a pretty decent choice here. Mm-hmm. Honestly, that's kind of what Mount Union runs on Sunset. So I'm pretty familiar with seeing how Mount Vernon is running that, and it's a pretty weird setup here for a very aggressive setup here.
Neon Reyna double duelist.
ONU.
Usually, if you see the double duelist, one of them is going to be the Phoenix or the Jet or the Rays, so they can provide a different set of utility. Like Rays has got that burst mobility with the blast packs as well as the Boom Buddy. Jet has the instant dash and the cloud burst, and then you have Phoenix with the flashes and the vision control. These two are all about, technically Reyna has vision control, but all about the selfish value.
Yeah. I think it's just going to be a really aggressive, ONU defense. Especially, and fast rotates too with Flames.
Yeah, this is a very
And yeah,
selfish
Reyna, you're right. Super selfish. If you're not able to get kills with Reyna, then you're absolutely getting zero use for your team. But yeah,
as well as a Chamber. Chamber is a very selfish Sentinel as well.
yeah. Oh yeah, extremely. Like we said in the first game on Breeze, if you don't get picks with him, I mean, he's utterly.
What?
What did we miss?
Chachaka, hello. You missed about as much as we did, but that was an insane
3-piece.
That's how you get back into a series.
Yeah, right there. I mean, he was right there. He's back in. He's right there. He's locked in now. He made. Wow. I mean, that is a momentum swing.
Momentum swing. That's a momentum U-turn.
Yeah.
Bang. The 480-degree turn.
There's no the other ones there.
No clue.
Ooh, yeah.
Push is slow. Since 22 HP. One headshot in this duel is taken, but
Bang.
Holy Knight. Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon taking round 1.
They're popping off a little bit over that one, and they have every right to.
Yeah, they wanna set themselves. They're not here just because it's a fluke. They are here to compete.
Yeah. Again, I said prior, they are a threat for the finals, and they're finally threatening the finals.
Oh yeah, I'm really excited to see what MVNU has, Mount Vernon has to offer right now, because I think that's the first pistol round that they've won.
Yeah. Today, this is their very first pistol.
And hey, a win's a win, dude.
Yep.
They're getting ready. They're getting ready.
The Phantom purchased the Judge online secrets with the Headhunter. Is a primary threat on Ohio Northern. See if he can find the heads. He can find those one taps. That's a way for Ohio Northern to get this thrifty. But
Holy Knight takes out secrets. 1. Wow, Vernon getting that pick here.
And gives the space. Very smart. You get your 1, you give it,
Yeah.
give it up.
You get 1, you move back, you take another defensive position. You do not want to give up that Guardian at all. You do not want to give that up. I mean, that is a one-tap gun.
Not only do you not want to give it up for that sake, but you also want to try to keep it for the next round. Maybe.
Yeah.
The less deaths, the better. The less econ you're surrendering.
I don't think they're going to do that. Rancers is sitting up here.
Yeah. It's a deadly angle. Got an idea.
Bang! Let's go. Second pick. 360's off, getting ready to peek into market there. Tripwire, they know he's there. Fade rotating over. I think he's going to try and jiggle as much as he can.
Yeah. Oh, just goes in.
It's a pick.
Swing.
It is a flawless from Mount Vernon. Like I said, they are here for a reason.
This is what they need.
This is how they're looking fantastic right now.
The momentum has shifted in their favor. They just needed that little break. I saw them talking to their coaches. They looked like they were getting a little bit hyped up from their coaches, and Ranster already has the neural theft.
5-1. Let's go.
The first ultimate online is that neural theft, and it's on round 3.
Yeah.
Sly. That is so quick. They're going to not have the best fight necessarily. Quick push onto A. Very overwhelming.
Holy Knight takes out 1.
Are you kidding me?
Was he blast packing out mid there?
I got no clue. I have to assume.
I have to assume getting out there that quickly. ONU does take sight. Is planning. Oh, pretty aggressive push here. Egunner has to be careful of not peeking that angle.
Chaka's just going to be sitting here in this corner. And he
Pick
gets
1.
flames.
They're playing really well together. Does Chaka swing off of it?
Saf still keeps themselves online.
Has to be. The one behind does take him out though.
Neural theft can't give you all the information you need, but gives you most. The Baruni with the Devour.
He saw him. He saw him.
Yeah.
Takes a 1.
He's swinging. Secrets is low.
2.
That's all.
Oh my
cleared
goodness.
Off.
Oh
That's
my
the
goodness.
bonus. That was the bonus for Ohio Northern. And Mount Vernon get the defuse, they get the kills, they win with 3
And that was
players standing.
That was a 3v4 retake?
3v4 retake. Racers halfway to another neural theft. That is unreal for Mount Vernon.
Wow.
That is how you enter a map. We see why they picked Sunset. We see why they wanted this map.
Yeah, they went in this map and they were ready to fight. They are hardwired with the will to keep going. And I love it. I'm loving the energy here.
Oh, don't know if that was intentional, but that was so well played for Mount Vernon. Unfortunately, the lineup's a little bit difficult. Lions.
Holy Knight taking a really aggressive angle.
No way!
2!
Get him.
And they take control of mid just with that.
They give up a bit.
I mean, they have all of the map control almost.
Yeah, they give up a little bit of B open, but Rancer's there, and Rancer's been hitting the shots. Got the tripwire hooks watching over it.
Spike.
They do give up that mid. Though.
Yeah.
Spike dropped.
But look at this. They're still keeping sights
Got the spike.
on this little bit. Mid's been completely cleared out. So Ohio Northern has a way to walk back into this, but this is still a light buy from them. They're heavily unfavored. Mount Vernon can finally start to press the attack.
I think he's going to back up here and try to take a defensive angle.
No charges. Take hold.
Be careful. I think Owen is going to be wanting to push up mid.
Oh,
Yeah, he's there. Takes out one. That's a Spike. That is Spike.
they're going to be able to probably pick it
Rancer
up.
takes out another one mid.
Oh, blast
Holy
back.
Knight! Blast packs
All right.
in.
All right.
Doesn't expect them there. Takes him out. And now I think they're up, what, 4-0?
Yeah, 4-0. This is an entirely different Mount Vernon. This is the Mount Vernon that showed up yesterday. This is the Mount Vernon that had a threat to win the finals.
Rancer and Holy Knight. Holy Knight 7-0. Hasn't even picked up once. Rancer 8-1.
It's the reverse.
There.
It's the reverse Bond, KD.
Yeah. Yeah.
7-0-0.
Oh, yeah. Wow. It's going to be a full buy here for both teams.
Yeah.
This is a huge round for Mount Vernon. If they are able to take this, they're broke. Holy Knight taking a pretty aggressive
huge
angle.
round.
Doesn't get blinded by that bird.
Yeah, it's a huge round to win, but it's not a frustrating round to lose.
Yeah.
Right up its all!
Takes out two.
Oh, it's
E-Gunner swings off it. Does need to move back, though, just so he does not get picked off.
It's just
Playing
all,
with his life.
It's all Mount Vernon right now. They didn't clear it. The Flash didn't clear it. They thought they had that free push, and they get punished so hard. And now it's just two left. They have so little that they can do, but it's still clutchable. Mount Vernon has one player low, but they're suffocated here. This is the space that Mount Vernon has been needing to take this entire time.
You can just tell they're very confident right now.
Oh, yeah. I think a rotate went through, but they left A to E-Gunner. 25 HP in a dream. Has to hold this alone.
Has to be very careful of that one, them coming up through elbow.
Yeah.
But they're not planning the bomb. He's going to come up behind them. Swing it.
yeah.
Oh, he doesn't know. They don't know about each other at all. Now they do.
Yep. Doubling back.
Dang it. Now it's a 2v2.
They open up the site.
Smoke's down.
Ohio Northern, full control. Even advantage. The spike money will be coming through, but they don't quite plant. Playing
Yeah,
a
they
little
don't
bit.
plant yet.
Playing safe.
Spike planted. My ult's ready.
Hoping Mount Vernon made a
down.
mistake there. Gotta be careful of that.
We'll catch them.
This is gonna be the orbital strike.
This is a very difficult retake here.
Yeah, orbital strike might make it a little bit easier. Look at how stacked up Mount Vernon are.
Yeah, they're completely playing for this orbital strike right now.
You tap it, just blast down. Epitence gets Ranster.
Blinded.
Leperuni's the last one left.
Dang.
That's the first round for Mount Vernon to lose. But again, you're not super upset to be losing.
Yeah,
that round. That was just a big round to win. You still get your full buy. Staff is a little bit on the economy, but you still get a full buy. And now Mount Vernon, they will get their own full buy, but it wasn't without a bit of a cost.
Yeah.
Straka not able to get a rifle.
Still, if... Yeah.
Right here.
I mean, no, E-Gunner can buy. If people can buy.
Still, I mean, if Mount Vernon wins this, it's still going to be huge for the economy. Like, huge.
Showstopper out early.
Trying to take early space in that mid. However, is not able to find anyone because they are currently all towards B side. He is behind them all.
Really nice rotate. The Empress is going to be the main.
Is Holy Knight going to catch? Leperoni takes out one. That was on site. They're going to catch him in mid. They catch him in mid.
Yep. The Haunt, it's good. The Empress, a third of the time gone. Kills will extend, but Leperuni, gotta be careful with this.
Yeah, this is a really good angle here.
Grenade.
Yeah, they have no idea about him.
Paint shells. Not doing
Unless he
well.
gets overwhelmed, I mean, this is a fantastic angle for Saf.
There's not long in the Empress left. Oh, now they know. The Kyle and Impotence.
Yeah, it's a really good hold here.
They find their mark.
1v2.
Just 2 left for T'Chaka to win.
Unable to take that.
That double swing going in together.
Still not too bad here for the econ of Mountain Vernon.
I mean, it's probably going to be. We're starting to get back to that point where Mount Vernon might be forcing a little bit too much in the buy. D-Gun are going to have to go light shields and Bulldog here. A fairly lower purchase than what might be necessary, but I mean, Ohio Northern can't really get their own full buy. They have to go for a little bit of a weaker one themselves.
However, the operator is popular for the for the chamber secrets.
Tour de force. Very scary, even on attack.
Bring them down.
This is the dog. Unable to find that information there in mid, or early information.
Bring them
I do
down.
know somebody's here. Prowler.
He knows that he's not that close, so he's able to take a little bit more of an aggressive angle. But they do. He now knows they are going to be pushing here on. He's behind them.
shot.
Wow, huge pick. They
Yep.
have to be really careful because they are going up into their spawn.
The Lear was fairly well done, but it couldn't quite catch off to that.
Yeah, he was able to avoid it.
The Tour de Force is still online for Ohio Northern.
Yeah, no shots from it yet. Holding Knight's in a really good position. Unable to get that pick.
A little bit slow.
Satchel up.
Last
Pushes
pack.
out, and Kyle does finish him off.
Bye-bye. Catapult's ready.
Able to take that sight.
Perfectly between the shock bolts, but
Unable to get a pick.
Neural Theft is going to reveal exact positioning for them. Ooh. Nice shot from Saf. Good reaction speed to catch that one.
Take hold.
They now know where Leperuni is. Saf's going to push it up.
My ult is ready.
He's going to be going in. However, I mean, their Brimstone is at a really low HP.
Yep. I don't think he can defuse at this rate unless he gets a very quick few kills. Yeah, he's just going to save. A safe call.
Yeah, very safe call because Mount Vernon is going to have to save
Careful
like in
here.
total here. Their econ is most definitely hurting now.
Yeah.
No one was able to bring this back to a 4-3 when Mount Vernon were originally up 4-0.
Yep. This is Ohio Northern, though. They give a few rounds, they take a few rounds.
Yeah,
The economies on both sides, one wrong round can call a disaster for either team. Although Mount Vernon are closer to that disaster themselves. They have to go for a judge and 2 guardians. It's starting to get to that point where I'm questioning Mount Vernon. Do we need to give a round? Do we have to give a bonus round so that then we can get our economy back in order?
yeah, you're right. They're aggressively buying once again, which has proved to be fatal these last few games.
Gotta go.
Big rush.
There is 2 ults online for ONU with the Neon ult and Sky ult.
Although
He
how
might-
much of
Ooh,
an
he is
ult-
damaged.
how much of an
I think
ultimate
he might have been
is
just
that
hit again.
overcharge?
He's weak.
Cage triggered. Tripwire destroyed.
Sky heals, keeping the Neon top off.
Rancher takes him out. Was not able to get Saf there. 1. Sprays through, gets a little bit of damage there on E-Gunner. Or, I mean, Appetites.
Specifically, that 1 was onto the ulting Reyna, so it's a very big pick to get.
Yeah.
Spike planted. Mount Vernon have 2 players left. They have to take some aggressive duels.
They do hit the ult. Secrets is able to teleport out. I think he's going to come up behind here.
They have no idea.
They need to make this quick then.
Yeah.
And they have another Brimstone ult online. They're going to be playing for that. And they do not pick up on the one from behind.
How can you? You have to get a very good read, or you have to clear every bit of utility.
And they're able to also save that Brimstone ult too.
Teleport's ready.
Well done from Ohio Northern. This is the economy cut down for Mount Vernon. You have to go for a save, I think, here.
Yeah.
And they're not.
And they're not. They're still trying to do this like hero buy, and it really has not worked out yet for Mount Vernon.
No. And I think Ohio Northern has been able to punish this every single time. There's a lot of noise right
A lot of noise. Only one on site has to either tuck or get off.
I've got your trail.
Yeah, tuck. Seeker's out.
Gets that shot on Secrets. And able to get a second though.
Sometimes one is enough. Will Shrike finding a
They're going to be pushing out here. Takes
What
out
a
1,
shot.
2. Playing really aggressive. 3.
This is that young star showing through. One player remaining. Kyle, can he clutch it? He gets the 1.
He's going to molly off that bomb. They know where he's playing.
Yeah. Molly keeping the Moffat.
I think it's going to be E-Gunner going to be going for the plant.
He goes for the 1.
Ooh, Rancer goes for the 1.
Can't go for those. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about Vernon. You can't go for those.
But they
It's so
do.
risky.
But they do get the win. It was really risky though. I was expecting Rancers to try to stay back because he was able, like E-Gunner was in that angle. And then he could have moved up, got the plant, and he would have had to peek into Rancers to be able to get to the bomb.
Yeah.
I was expecting to see that. But
Yeah.
however, Rancers, he's feeling it this game.
Yeah.
And so is Holy Knight. And they are able to take that round.
Mount Vernon will reclaim the lead after being drawn up in the half. But they still have a fairly weak buy. It's not the worst that it can be. Ohio Northern not looking great themselves, but a good round win here. This is a time of forcing I'm okay with. Mount Vernon, a good round win here can send Ohio Northern's economy into the bank.
Oh, yeah.
Or into the dumps, rather.
Into the dumps, yeah. Into a recession.
Into a recession, yeah.
I'm out of here.
E-Gunner gets 1. They know the other one is in market.
And there's a showstopper online as
Holy
well.
Knight with a showstopper.
E-Gunner.
Hey, he gets in, he gets out. He was not playing. See, Chechakaka gets taken out there mid by Secrets.
Secrets is keeping himself and his team in this round. They're starting to get a clue that there might be a rotation going on, and it looks like Rancer is going to be one of the ones, as well as E-Gunner, to check this one out. So 2-3 here.
Razors takes him out.
A nice shot. A little bit of luck with that spread, but you still get what you need. The camera going to be able to scout out a little bit of positioning. They know that Kyle's nearby. Give the information over to E-Gunner.
They do have they have a breach all here to retake. And I think they are going to use that here from that CT area.
There's a rolling thunder.
However, Kyle does end up avoiding it, and they do not know that he's sitting in that angle. Sap takes out 1. They know the 1 is elbow.
Really important.
Takes out the plant. I don't know if they halved it.
I don't think they did. Looks like they might have actually. Saf is holding a very nice angle here. Defuse attempt, but you can't quite get it. Ohio Northern, they're keeping themselves evened up in this half.
Yeah, they're able to take it back and make it a pretty decent half.
Yeah, it's still, their economy is not oppressive at the moment. It looks like Mount Vernon, they're finally going to be giving this bonus round, looking for this final round in the half to be the one where they make their final push. Evening things up is a good way to play, if you can win this round as a thrifty, it would be massive, but it's going to be Ohio Northern with this full buy. Any damage you can do to them is massive for the end of this half.
Yeah. Ooh, he saw Holy Knight.
There.
And does take him out. E-Gunner pushing out with that shotgun.
It's the Bucky.
However, with the Bucky, they don't know the Bucky's there though. Misses the Bucky shot. Does get 1.
Second. It's just Shaka 5 health and nothing else.
5 HP in a dream. Gets her wiped by Saf there at the end. Man,
Can't expect much more.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was a full save there. I think they're just trying to play for the getting that 6-6 half.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, good call. They saved, and now they have money for guns, so.
They're not rolling in it, but it's just enough for this half.
Oh, yeah, it's just enough to just get this half over with.
Nothing else to save for him. Might as well spend it now. Secrets has enough for the op, so it's going to be up to him if he wants to. If he buys the op, he'll be able to just drop that Vandal next to him and have a gun to fight with later on. So if he goes for that kind of play, it doesn't look like they will. They're just going to have $5,000 evaporate into the ether.
I believe the thing that I like here is the matched aggression.
Oh my word! What on earth is that, Holy Knight?
Holy Knight! Wow.
That is ridiculous. 3 HP to get the word! You gotta clear him. You gotta have an idea. He's hiding around there.
Oh man, I was literally in the middle of my sentence. I'm like, and fourth. He gets a fourth.
I looked away. I got a phone notification. Just checked it, and immediately turning back. This might be the ace.
Holy Knight with the ace. He's coming behind him.
He knows though the blast pack gives him a hit. Kyle will get that one. It's turnable for Ohio Northern if Kyle can keep his composure and get these kills. But Mount Vernon.
I think Mount Vernon just needs to stay back and stay just well poised right now. I was literally in the mid-sentence of saying I am respecting the matched aggression here from Mount Vernon. I think it is fantastic. Kyle does take out one. Can't be giving away these ones here.
Yeah.
We've proven to see that this is not like this is what's hurted them so much. Oh, he doesn't see him. That's
not clear.
And that is a 6-6 half for Mount Vernon.
Exactly what's
If they take this pistol round, I agree. I think we're gonna see the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, overtime, it's in the cards. An even half implies an even second half. So we could see a long map 3.
Yeah. Holy Knight showing up right there.
Yeah.
And mid. I love this match aggression right now.
He's the young star. It was confirmed in chat earlier. He is 16.
Yeah.
And he has a credit equivalent of a junior, so he is effectively a junior.
A young star, a young smart star.
Yeah, a young
smart star.
Right there.
Who has an insane amount of time to be cracked at this game.
No pressure, by the way.
No pressure.
But man, this is the Mount Vernon we were looking forward to. Going up mid. They don't want to play for a site quite yet. They're going to keep their spike all the way at the back. Slow. Don't really need to play fast. And it looks like going up mid is a bit of a
Sap
kerfuffle.
takes damage.
Yeah, a lot. 12 HP remains.
That is pretty big, but does get healed by this guy.
But that healing's out of the question now.
Yeah.
So much healing has been used. It's almost the entire bar. So you're not going to have that for later on. If multiple teammates get cut down, you're not going to be able to get that AoE healing.
I like that Mount Vernon is playing really slow here, too. After having a really aggressive half there, maybe you'd expect them to just try and bring that aggression in, but I like that they're trying to play really methodically here, but there is a hole and gap in that smoke. Have to be careful.
Holy Knight! Wow, that's aggressive, and he gets rewarded for it. Will Kyle be able to punish him?
Kyle does punish him.
Yeah.
However, Mount Vernon does take sight.
Yeah, they have the ability to play this one
Launching smoke.
fairly slowly and methodically. They get the plant coming through. This looks like the push.
Takes that 1, 2, 3.
Leperuni
And Owen, you do take that first round.
Leperuni will get the a nice little trade, but this is going to be Mount Vernon losing the pistol. Ohio Northern. Man, names are hard right now. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ohio
And it's been a
Northern.
long few days at LAN.
Ohio Northern will manage to take that round. This is a big one to get, a huge one to get. The fight back in the plants from Mount Vernon means they all get to go for these stingers. So they're going to have a little bit of offensive pressure and even some heavy shields. But Spectres, Marshals, Guardians, oh my. Ohio Northern playing to fight for this next round.
needed.
Have to be careful pushing into that Secrets Marshall, because we did see in Breeze that Secrets does know how to use that Marshall effectively.
Gonna play it slow. Spike just sitting there waiting to be collected for somebody when they have a decision made as to where they want to go. A, looks like that's where they want to go. For the time being, Flames is holding it down, though.
Yeah, all 5 of them over there sitting on A.
Gotta clear this. Please use some utility for this. They won't. And they're punished.
It's looking like a very similar situation as whenever Holy Knight did.
Yep,
He
that's 2.
He ran out of bullets. Gets 1.
So, though, the damage was done. Flames playing so well there. Kyle!
Kyle takes out 2.
Gonna have to give up some space, Leperoni.
And Leperoni did end up buying here, too.
Not much you can do against the dog and the Lear.
Yeah.
A well-played round from Ohio Northern, but that is also the bonus. They kind of were gifted a little bit, but trying to force that round so hard, Mount Vernon had given it away. This is that common theme. Mount Vernon's economy has been trashed from that round.
Yeah, trying to just buy up instead of trying to save.
I do respect it, though. That was...
Yeah, I think this is kind of like the win condition. They need to be aggressive and take these rounds to not just make it so that they're snowballing these rounds.
Yep.
But I think it has also been hurting them as well.
It's a give and take.
There.
That round was well played.
Wow.
How do you know?
I think he looked on the map and just like put a marker there to see like if he could maybe get a pick, and just sprayed through. It was a really lucky spray. Gets behind, whiffs 2.
Uncharacteristic. Flames will follow up.
Shaka looked like he was unaware that he was behind, but does finish off Secrets.
It would have to be a thrifty if they were to win, and they will be felled by Ohio Northern in this round, 9-6. 3 in a row for Ohio Northern, but they have been known, again, to win a streak and then lose a streak very consistently, and this is the round that Mount Vernon, they'll have this full buy, a light shield for Leperoni, but everything else seems to be up to par.
Yeah, I mean...
No ults as well.
Yeah, no ults up yet. It's been pretty even, like in this beginning half, it's been pretty even across the board of who's getting kills. Looking like an B attack right now. Trying to pressure that B site. Had to be careful of that one that is tucked. I think do they know about him?
They probably have a hunch, but I don't think they inherently know.
Yeah, especially because one is fighting right there. However, he does get out with 1.
A trade? It's good.
Smoke's down.
2 are going to be still lingering on A, though, for Ohio Northern, so this is a 2v2 for Mount Vernon. No way! Okay. Wow. Close to missing both. E-Gunner manages to trade it out, though. And that's 3v2.
Running up with the spike.
Yep. Ohio Northern.
He is going to plant. Ranster taking out 1. It is a 3v1 now.
The Bulldog. Weapon of choice, E-Gunner. Playing underneath. He will hold this one softly.
He knows where he's at. He's going to be jumping up here, I think. Oh, no, he's just going to sit in the corner. Ranster taking that upper angle and does take him out. Mount Vernon taking that round. However, they did lose 2.
Yeah, a nice sightline to cut that out, right? Usually I say go against giving one or trying to get ones, but when you're going to hold onto a sightline like that, that's a very nice. People don't kind of.
Yeah, when you have a really good angle, that vertical angle, it just is unexpected. Yeah. You're not going to, of course, swing that like looking up at that angle.
And the way that Ohio Northern have been playing so far, their economy is fairly low, all things considered, even though they've been so advantaged 3 in a row, and their economy is this struggling. They're going to have to win this round. This is a must-win for Ohio Northern. And a
must-win for Mount Vernon at this point.
Yeah, and kind of a must-win for them as well. Yeah, exactly. Another B push. Saw success with it last round. They want to keep going, keep it pressured.
Have to be very careful of Secrets here.
I want to see a massive wave of utility used to force this site if they're going to go for it at all. But it looks like got a little bit of a roam in the back. Just keep an eyes on any flanks.
They're able to shoot it for him. They have no idea. Did they clear it? They know he's there.
Yep. Double Devour and the bottom buddy.
Ooh, Holy Knight almost takes him out. He's stunned. Holy Knight takes him out. Does not get a second. Kyle is able to get 2.
That is an incredible lineup with the orbital strike to prevent them from backing and just keeping them in his crosshair.
Ransom with the gun out. It's taken. E-Gunner does trade him out. It is a 1v2. He's able to win this.
He is
1v1.
possible. Not going to give him advantage or anything. Rolling
He
Thunder
ults him.
needs to confirm the round. He's concussed.
And he
the
gets the clutch.
Connects.
Wow.
2 in this half for Mount Vernon, Ohio Northern.
It's kind of funny. He kind of looks like Breach. The one that's playing Breach, he kind of looks like Breach.
You know, now that you mention it.
And he does take the W. Huge round. It's going to be cause a half buy there a little bit for not Mount Vernon, Ohio Northern. Yeah, they're going to be saving quite a bit.
Right there.
With the Flames using a hero buy. And a full buy again from Mount Vernon.
Yep. This is now Ohio Northern able to be criticized for the same thing that I've been criticizing Mount Vernon of, right?
Yeah.
A little bit of
Weird buys, these broken buys. Where if they do lose this, it puts them in a very hard position.
Yep. Either keeping on the forced buys or giving them up.
See, I don't really like this trip because he's able to sit in this angle here that if you swing it, he does break it, averting the attention. But yeah, if you do swing that, you're able to sit there and just wait. And he does have a judge.
Slow, Mount Vernon. Trying to weasel their way into this, but no openings have been presented.
Yeah, right now, ONU is just taking a lot of space on this map. Especially with the tripwire now sitting there.
They just have very little that they can realistically do here.
They did destroy that gadget.
Yep.
And it looks like it's going to be...
Showstopper. Oh, hello in your face!
They take off each other.
Yep. Nice.
And the ultimate, too. They're going to be able to take sight.
A life for an ult and a life. Pretty good for Ohio Northern, all things considered. Although they do confirm
they have all guns here. It's going to be a save. ONU's on a save, so right now this round is currently in the favor of Mount Vernon, even though it is a 4v4.
Kyle's just got the classic, so there's the
2. Yep, now 4v2.
Try to push this one. Oh, that was
almost
so
has that
close.
spray. Gets taken out.
Sheriff not quite enough. If Kyle can just hide here and catch somebody as they exit,
I think it'd be pretty huge.
not going to be able to defuse. But pick up the Phantom, he gets a kill.
Yeah.
We'll drop it, but you still get 1 kill out of it.
That broken buy is going to be still a little difficult for ONU.
Yeah.
I mean, they really didn't do a full save.
No. It's going to be a bit of a struggle for Ohio Northern. They're still committing out to these broken buys, and now they have fallen into the trap. Mount Vernon has switched the roles. They are in full control. They have won 3 rounds in a row, and their economy is looking better for it.
We are seeing a defensive op from Arena.
Oh. Yeah, this is not going to go to secrets. Saf wants to prove their worth on it themselves.
Yeah, Saf is feeling very hot this game. Like 21-13 is no joke.
No joke at all. Although Reina's not a great op.
No, not at all. I would expect to see it on the Neon.
Yeah.
Fighting really hard here for that mid control.
There's effectively 2 ops though, because we did see the Tour de Force.
I'm out of here.
Ooh.
Yep, no thanks.
Labruni gets a pick on Kyle. That is her controller gone.
Yeah.
Yep. Their effectiveness at retake a site is now significantly lower. However, their controller is now gone.
You know he's there.
Does get taken out, but he does dink.
Yeah, they're all low on Mount Vernon.
2 operators on ONU's side.
Yep. Although they're so low, it doesn't matter what gun they have. A bullet will kill no matter what.
Ooh. Sav gets a pick on that.
Again, it has nothing to play for.
Well, I mean, 2 ults are taken out there.
Granted, one of them is the overdrive,
Yeah.
so not exactly the best ultimate
Yeah.
using, but an ult's an ult. It's gone. It matters. Ohio Northern reclaiming the lead on this map. They will have... Yep, thank you, Flames. Thank you. Yep.
Yeah.
Mount Vernon's economy after that round.
Definitely hurting.
Yeah, a little bit rugged.
And another weird buy.
Yeah, very, very weird. And
This
now,
game is just full of them.
Yep, Ohio Northern has been...
An aggressive off. Misses.
No.
Huge punish. And they know he's there.
Massive.
He does have a TP out, though.
They have no idea about secrets. He's going to let him by. That's 2.
And he gets out, too.
Flames gets one as well. That's worst case scenario.
That is the worst case scenario. They're taking out that operator. And not clearing that right angle. I mean,
They thought they cleared it with a boom button.
I really thought they did, too. They knew he was there.
It didn't trigger, though.
It did not trigger?
No.
He was able to avoid that.
Yep.
Wow.
By an inch. By a hair. Ohio Northern. We haven't really been talking about how close this game is to over, but it's 2 rounds away from match point. A light buy here from Mount Vernon will make sure that as long as they get some kill, they will be able to purchase in this next round, but...
It's going to be, they're holding on for their life by the skin of their teeth now. On that 9-12. I mean, all it takes, they got to go round by round at this point.
Yeah.
There's no momentum. It is round by round.
This is the closest they've been in this grand final so far in a map.
LeBron gets a pick early.
That's a gun claimed. Secrets. Oh. Going on behind.
Ooh. They get the gun. And they know he's there. Secrets coming in from behind.
Oh. That's nasty. That is nasty.
Well, then trying to get any sort of picks here.
They know all 3 are there now. That dog got so much information.
And he's stunned holding it from behind.
Can he end it with an ace?
I think he's definitely going for the ace here.
Pushing up. 94 HP.
Yep, and he does get the ace.
The end grand finals
Fantastic.
of
My ult is
GLEC.
ready.
No, one more round.
Yeah,
Sorry.
one more round yet.
I brain farted. Yep, my bad.
One more round. And this is going to be a full buy. I mean, this is going to be a very interesting round. Very interesting. It comes down to this.
Look at the economy for Ohio Northern.
Yeah, I mean, they are extremely rich. And they're going to be good for the rest of the game until it goes into OT.
They got that. I can't make that joke on a stream. They got a
no.
lot of money.
Yeah.
This is do or die mode for Mount Vernon. This is the final round, potentially. They do not want to be sent home 3-0.
Holden Knight gets an early pick on Flames again.
Secrets.
They know where Secrets is.
Still a threat.
Peeks out. Does not get one, though, this time.
Yeah.
And they do clear him out of that box.
4 bullets to the body isn't quite enough. There's Chaka. He's got this high ground. An angle you may not expect, but against an Omen and a Raze, somebody might be checking.
That high ground right there is very important. Especially with holding this site. It is so hard to swing around when you have one bottom and one above.
Don't give ones. Leperuni's down.
Ooh, that
Really
dismiss
nice
was huge.
dismiss.
Egona takes out one huge pick. That is a flank dead.
My ult's there.
Oh,
That's huge from Sav and Kyle. Holy Knight in the rear. The stick. Does he know? It's halved.
that's one. Oh
At
man.
the waiting moments.
And ONU do end up taking it, but Mount Vernon gave us a
Put up
show.
a fight.
They gave us a show. They showed that they had life.
They stepped up, fought the Giants at the waiting moments. They
Yeah.
couldn't be stopped, though. Kyle gets a critical 2-piece. I think the triple to end it all.
Yeah, just hasn't had an ace around before with Secrets. I mean, that was a really good match. That was really entertaining to watch. I mean, there was both teams had playmakers,
Yeah.
and it was, that was really nice. That was fantastic showing for Mount Vernon. I think they should be very proud of themselves.
Yeah.
For that third game,
Yeah.
able to after losing twice right there, pretty decisively, able to come back that third game and
Put up a fight.
Put up a fight. Show life
Yeah.
is absolutely huge.
A fairly young core, that 16-year-old junior, which is kind of crazy. But Ohio Northern, that is going to be your GLEC Valorant
Champion.
Grand Finalist champions.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Ohio Northern.
Yeah, congratulations, Ohio Northern. I think right now we have Ohio Northern is first, then Mount Vernon is second.
Yep.
And I'm not quite sure who won second and third. I think it was between St. Xavier.
Oh.
Yeah, it was okay. So
St. Xavier was third.
okay, St. Xavier is
fourth.
third. Yeah, St. Xavier third, Tiffin fourth, Mount Union fifth, Cleveland State is sixth.
No.
Yeah,
CSU sixth, yeah.
Our schools went up against each other, and
Unfortunate. Seventh to Manchester and eighth to Trent.
yeah,
So, congratulations again to Ohio Northern winning GLEC Grand Finals for the fall 2023 semester.
yeah,
Mount Vernon, congratulations on that second place, and the third place, funnily enough, was the first seed.
Yeah.
The fourth and sixth seeds were the ones to make it to the Grand Finals. So, congratulations to you two for fighting all the way up there.
that was that third match was really good. That was what I wanted to see. That was really wow. What a great match. What a great finals. What a great weekend.
Yeah.
It's been a fantastic weekend. And there's been, upsets everywhere. You know, like the lower seeds tend to just make it up. It's looking like, even though you're the first seed,
You're not
it
safe.
doesn't matter. You're not safe. This league this year has been so competitive amongst everyone. So, yeah, I'm very proud of the league this year. It's been a great showing.
Unless you have anything else to add, I think that will do it.
Yeah,
Us on the Valorant
I think that'll
podcast.
do it.
Thank you all so much for watching. It was a very good game, a good effort from Mount Vernon. Ultimately, the 3-time champions now of Ohio Northern will reclaim their throne, reclaim their trophy, and we'll be seeing you for Smash later on.
Yep, we'll be seeing you for Smash.